Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Is the microphone too loud? Let me check. No, that should be good right there. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be playing the Dialtown by Direct Doggo. I mean, now it's Direct Dogman. I hate you, Direct Dogman. Anyways, let's play. Howdy hey, Dogman says it's your lucky day. I'm Dogman. Fuck you, Dogman. Yeah, I deserve that. Now, then, what troubles you, my child? I'm so fucking lonely and putrid, Dogman. Hush now, that'll be enough weeping and wanting from the likes of you. What is that? Okay, sorry. Fret not, I'll drag someone up for you from my wacky cast of characters, okay? You'll be face mashing in no time at all. All we gotta do first is figure out which potential soulmate you'll clash with the least violently. Figurative violent or literal violent? Definitely yes. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna now ask you 14 or so questions, and using these we can figure out which flavor of mediocrity is best for you, alright? In fact, I'll even let you meet your soulmate at the end of the quiz. We'll introduce you both and even leave you two lovebirds alone to spend some quality couples time together. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I'm sorry, but you and I are speeding down the bad boy highway now, pal. Vroom vroom, road noises and such. Enjoy the quiz. Okay. Phone guy! It's phone guy! Sorry. Alright, question 1. What do you think your soulmate would smell like? Froth, slime, and other such assorted substances. Look, I have no standards. I'll take one that smells like a literal garbage if I gotta. Warm printer paper. For some reason, I already know that I want this. Grease, any kind. I want the next goblin. Probably not great, since he lives in a forest and likely doesn't bathe. I'll just hang an air freshener from one of his armpits, I guess. The scent of lard. Mama's brisket. The corn tree. That big canyon hole thing. America. Treachery and deceit. I am damaged goods, and I need a bitch who'll finish me off. Okay, I don't know what that means, but alright. I don't really want my partner to smell like much of anything. Frankly, can't I just date someone from behind a pane of reinforced glass? Peppermint and regret is fine. I want to go with printer paper. I like warm printer paper. Phone guy again! Question 2. What kind of career do you think your soulmate would have? My soulmate would work a steady, brisk, I think my future soulmate would simply take over wherever they end up, seize everything. I believe that. What's your ideal dating location? Why are they all so long? But this one is just... Okay, anyways. The woods. I could see my soulmate whispering that they'd want to go somewhere nice and quiet, and then leading me to an empty public toilet, and just completely sitting down in a urinal. Just contently sitting down in a urinal. Date? Who says I want to go outside at all? I'd rather sit alone and let the moss and fungi consume me at home, thanks. Probably this one. My date would ask to be taken to the emergency room so they can get their horrendous wounds treated, and then sheepishly ask if I can pay the ER bill because I'm kind of waiting on my next paycheck. I think if I asked them on a date, my soulmate send me just to random places with impossible tasks, so they can plot, scheme, and conspire in peace without being bothered by the likes of me. My soulmate would likely take me to wherever they work, just to avoid their pitiful employee discount, so they can treat me and also get to eat that month. Somewhere tranquil. A hike in the woods, maybe. My partner would maul any bears that get too close to us, naturally. Going to the local 50s diner and saluting each of the napkins with JFK's face faintly printed on them. 1 second. Be right back. Sorry, Mom Central. Where was I? Oh yeah. We're going to the local 50s diner and saluting each of the napkins with JFK's face faintly printed onto them. Yes, one by one. Somewhere sacred. Damn, probably this one. I don't think my soulmate could survive. Wait, 1 second. Question 4. Could you see yourself having kids with your soulmate? I don't think my soulmate could survive being a parent. My kid would rightfully devour their sweatier and weaker parent. It's just survival of the fittest. I think my soulmate would want many kids. Yeah, probably this one. Question 5. Question 5. If a mugger pulled a knife on you while on a date, what would your soulmate do? My soulmate would simply pull out a pistol and take the mugger's valuables instead, just to ask him, how's it feel to have your valuables robbed, eh? Not so swell, is it, huh? Yeah, my partner just hand over their wallet/purse, and instruct me to do the same. Our lives are worth more than what's left of our shooting salaries after paying our rent. Fair. Question 6. What do you think your soulmate's favorite food would be? I think my soulmate would like sandwiches and burgers, but be extremely picky about what toppings are included on it. Aren't on it. Murderously specific. Banana. I think most fruit would be enjoyed if sliced up into nice chunks. Maybe the odd diced kiwi, just for a treat. Gravel. Exotic elixirs and nectars. Oh, horse jerky, perhaps. Sake. If someone asks my soulmate for the vegan options at our barbecue, my soulmate likely draws some kind of firearm and mutter, "The lawn's right there, partner." Yeah, probably this one. Question 7. How do you feel about public displays of affection? My soulmate would definitely get all bashful if I so much as brought up anything modest and private. God damn it! In front of if I so much brought up anything modest. If I so much brought up anything modest and private, god damn it. In front of even our closest friends. Who cares if we hold hands in front of strangers? I'm literally covered in my partner's sap already. Everyone knows we're an item. I think hand holding in public is kind of naughty. Consenting adults can hand hold at home, but if I have my way, people annoyingly in love would just be shocked. Okay. I would rather not be seen with my soulmate in public. I don't want my peers to see how low my standards are. My soulmate's bleeding out. Come on. After a week of conflict, my soulmate would print out a picture of their body with okay areas to touch unexpectedly shaded in red. It only includes the shoulder and back for some reason. I honestly believe that my soulmate wouldn't even notice if I punched them in the back of the head while their back was turned. So this is a non-issue. I think my soulmate would murder me with their hands if I tried to so much as lightly touch them without being strictly instructed to do so. Yeah. Question 8. Could you see your soulmate being religious? Yeah. Question 9. Where do you think your soulmate would most ideally want to live? Yeah, probably this one. Question 10. What do you think your soulmate's dream would be? Yeah. Yeah, probably that one. So we got something in common. Nah, my soulmate and I simply don't get in the conflict. Yeah, probably. Okay, forget therapy. How do you think you'd handle things that? Ooh. I physically cannot dump people. It's impossible for me to dump people. Yeah, I physically cannot get rid of someone. You ask your partner if they'd like to go on a movie date. How do they respond? Well, I'd have to explain what a cinema is to them first. Yeah, okay, I'd say that one. That's the one that's kind of a yes. Whoa, we've got a tie. You filthy centrist. Question 15 ought to fix this mess. Settle this once and for all. Is your soulmate a smoker? I'm torn between my soulmate likely finding the smell of cigarettes disgusting, and also hating their job so much that they smoke a carton a day. It's one or the other, I'm sure. No, cause like I literally blew cigarette fumes in their face and they hated that. I'm pretty sure anyone would hate that. Wait a minute. I'm not I'm not describing a certain person with this. Thank you for answering my 15 surreal questions. Based on your results, you don't really have much in common with your soulmate at all. But fuck it, I'll do it. It'll do. Here comes your soulmate right now. Hope you enjoy Reluctant Brew. Where am I? Void web quiz. I'm really hoping this isn't a dream, because of the writing in my dream has gotten this bad. Then that conclusion that I decided not to see a doctor for clearly scrambled my brain. I'm sorry, did you imply this is some kind of web quiz? Yeah, I took a matchmaking web quiz. I just barely got you as a compromise selection. The last thing you said just doesn't make me feel particularly romantically wooed. Come on, what could be sexier than compromise? The Middle Ages were so horny because people wore tights and did the diplomacy, you know? Alright, one of us clearly doesn't understand what sex is, because this dialogue is incompatible with my understanding of what intercourse is. It's the tights and diplomacy, damn it. Why do you think theater departments are so horny? Hamlet was written by a dude who essentially went by Billy Vibrate's arrow. Karen. Okay, I know I'm not dreaming now, because my own dream dialogue would know that a Dsaf is far closer to an arrow than what a spear is. Wow. So, what's the deal then? Do I even exist? Only on Tuesdays. I don't accept that answer. That's all you're getting. Alright then. Is today Tuesday at least? Is today a Tuesday? Oh, gee, it's a Saturday. No. Huh. Guess I'll quit my job then. If I do end up existing again, then I can just reapply for the job. So, you have a phone or a typewriter for a head? Flash head, actually. You're a normie? I'm sorry, I don't typically, wait a minute. Are we even from the same universe? Hang on. No, that's a ridiculous question. What sort of web quiz from my universe would list me as a... So, to be clear, we are not from the same universe. So we are not from the same universe, correct? Web quiz. None of this is real, Karen. Right. Yes, that puts my mind somewhere at ease. Somewhat at ease. Thank you. You're welcome, Karen. Ah! You've just met Karen John, Dialtown's resident printer. Much like a cartoon mouse who wears a waistcoat, Karen works at a bank. Ah! She hates her job, but that's life, I guess. When she isn't at work, Karen enjoys collecting memorabilia and bottling up her emotions while in the seclusion of her own home. Karen also likes mint chocolate chip ice cream, which you may have not known. No, I did not. Karen, like a wild horse, will take coaching and patience in order for her to fully trust you. Wild horses also tend to bite. Should you really disturb them? So also keep that in mind, I guess. Karen's printer head is able to print out images of just anything, which she rarely utilizes in front of others. She gets crazy stage fright, you know? Karen is perhaps the most well-adjusted member of the main cast of Dialtown phone dating sim, which is a bar set in hell, but I feel it should be acknowledged nonetheless. If you want Karen to warm up to you, find her in Dialtown phone dating sim. Now on stream, and exactly one dude's smart toaster. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna get every single thingy. Skip the quiz. It's a man! I hate men. They suck. Anyways, that was the end of this video. Goodbye.